All right, everyone. It's Andreas Hale, senior combat sports writer, Sporting News, and I'm here with the undisputed world champ, but a woman of many skills and talents, Franchon Crews-Dezurn, who defends her titles against Savannah Marshall this weekend. Sis, I see you working already. We got a fight coming up, but what are we doing?
I am trying to customize and bedazzle my shoes for Saturday night.
My goodness, you are always working. So let's start. You got Savannah Marshall this weekend.
Yes.
Um, you fought her before, and I know this is a revenge fight for you. When you look
Mm-hmm.
at this fight, because, and we're going to talk about all the things that you do. You got a hit song in the country that you're fighting in. You
Yeah.
are, you are. Is this feel like you're in enemy territory? Does this feel like a homecoming fight for you?
I'm a world champion, so anywhere I go in the world, I'm good. I just feel like I'm just in my own lane. I don't know if I'm tired, but I feel a sense of nirvana because when you go through so many obstacles and being told no or denied so many times and you really been through hell and you created your heaven, like what you just said, I'm in a foreign country that I have a hit song in about to headline a historic event. Like, how can I be mad? How do I want revenge? Like, nah, I'm good.
Let's talk about your boxing career because you are undisputed. You are
Yeah.
one of the top women in this world, and you started off your career with a loss. You haven't looked back since, and that woman that you fought is like your sister now, and Claressa Shields. This
Yeah.
is You've had one of these careers where when you talk about being told no, and I want to talk about everything else because you got told no on American Idol, which some people didn't know as well. But everything that you've rebounded from has made you a better person. Some people would fold and crumble. What makes Franchon Crews-Dezurn keep pushing on and getting better?
Because this is the thing, right? Even when it comes to Shields, our careers from not even from professional, since she stepped on the scene as an amateur in the open division, have been intertwined because to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And she got the decision. I was the man. I still am that girl and that guy. But that didn't define me. Like it's unfortunate. My opponent, Savannah Marshall, she's like so obsessed and butthurt from losing. Like I literally took a L and sacrificed and turned it to a whole career because I know what's in me. Um, and then I don't look at it as a loss. I look at it as I'm paying my dues because it was other people who swore they was big and bad and did not want to fight Claressa. I didn't have, proper camp or anything, and I'll never take anything away from her, but I just paid my dues and I'm just reaping everything I paid for, everything I invested in myself, and everything I bet on myself. And that's why I'm here right now.
Now, this particular fight with Savannah, it seems like Savannah, she's still talking about Claressa. It's like her mind, yeah, she's focused on fighting you as well, but she is hurt by that loss. But now she's stepping in the ring with you. How hurt is she going to be if she loses to you as well?
Hang it up, flat screen. I mean, look, we all know I'm not going to take anything away from her. She's done some cool things and she's a good fighter. And I know she's preparing hard. She's preparing for a grueling fight. But I just feel like right now, this space that I'm in, I can't be with. And, it's always a chance because we're in that sport. One punch can change a whole trajectory of a fight. If it happened, cool. Like, I'm not going in here thinking I'm unbeatable. Like, I've already been through it.
Mm-hmm.
What you could say my first fight? I've already been through it when I fought a whole steroid cheat. Though I won on points and though I should have got the proper decision, that's an experience I don't wish on nobody. But I made it through and I still came to the top. So it's like I just I just can't see it happening Saturday night.
I know a lot of people are looking at this fight and they're very intrigued by this, but they've talked about you coming a long way. But I want to talk about all of your interests that stretch outside of boxing because a lot of people call you the most interesting woman in the sport, period, because you're a woman of many talents. Where is the order of things for you? Not in order of importance, but how they got started between boxing, singing, and fashion design. Was boxing third on this list, first on this list? How did this come about?
Well, when I look back at it, I always was a fighter. I have all brothers and I was a street fighter. Like I used to get in trouble in school for fighting. Singing was actually my first love, singing and songwriting. And fashion is just like I used to wear hot pink Reeboks and baby blue Smurf Reeboks and cut my clothes up and make clothes for my Barbies or do paper dolls. And that at that moment, I didn't think anything of it. It's just like, hey, I like it. But looking back now, I'm like, oh, I really had a passion for fashion. But if I can order it, it'll probably be it'll be singing, songwriting, fashion, and boxing. Because boxing is a little different from fighting.
Now for you, because you have managed to bring these worlds together, like the one helps the other and the other one helps the other. And there's not a lot of people who can be talented at a lot of different things. You were once told by one Simon Cowell that you can't be good at everything. Did you take that home? Was like, yo, I'm gonna show this cat I can be good at everything.
You know what? My mom, rest her soul right now. Uh that stung, but it was, I don't know. I think it was the words, and maybe because he had the accent. And after they didn't give me the ticket, and he said that he was like, "Oh, you can't be good at everything, but you're a good boxer." I'm like, "Yo, I'm a great boxer, and I can be great at everything." Cause I don't know, maybe it touched my soul subconsciously, but I made a statement. He said that, I said this, and look what I'm doing now.
Let's talk about what you're doing now. Not only are you fighting this weekend, but you have a single. Tell people about this single. And when does this album come in? Because it's right. I know it's coming out. Is it next year that the album's dropping, or is it this year?
Yeah, next year, shout out to Patriot Records. Shout out to C-Rod. We went in the lab and cooked something up like in 48 hours. And this is the testament to the great, to being great. And I'm working with Grammy nominated producers. This isn't anything small. This is something big. And for them to give me my respect with my talent, not just singing, but writing, arranging, and doing these things, like I feel confident. After I win this fight and do some things, I probably perform my song all over and then start working on my album. Like I've always been writing. I have plenty of songs already, but I'm just gonna bite down, and then top of 2024, I'll be dropping the album.
Some people will say, well, how do you have time to do all these things? How do you compartmentalize your time from one thing to the other? Or is it really easy and seamless for you because this is kind of your life?
Yeah, it's the life that I wanted. And you can't complain about your plate being full when the goal is to eat. And this is my therapy. Everything comes natural to me. So it's not like, oh, I'm struggling to find inspiration. It's like if I feel like I got ADHD. So if I'm bored or stuck with one thing, I'll go hop here. It's times I'm sewing, then I'm uninspired. I'll go train. Then I'm done with that. Let me go sing or do something. So I just go with the flow for real.
Nick Cannon once told me that he had ADHD with tunnel vision, which meant that he would go into something and he would zone in on whatever it was he was doing. Do you find similarities with that statement?
Oh yeah, for sure. If I can liken myself, I'll probably be likened to Kanye West.
Explain so people understand.
You gotta do your homework on him because his mom always spoke life to him when nobody else did, just like my mom. He started out as a producer. I didn't even know he produced half of the song. Like him, Pharrell, Timberland, they gave a whole era of music. Like Cameron, Dipset, Jay-Z. Some of Jay-Z's biggest hits was by Kanye West. Like he fed the whole scene. And he said, I'm going to outright you. I'm going to out-rap you. I'm going to be where you at, Imagine working with somebody like Jay-Z, who's always been on top. And now you respected by them. And you already said everything you said you were going to do, even with the fashion thing. They tried to deny him with that. And he still made a name. So much so that he partnered with a group. They tried to play him and he showed how powerful he was. Now they came back crawling. So I feel like I could show you videos from 10 years ago when I said this was going to happen. You could just watch the clip from American Idol when I said what I was going to do and understand, like, it's like Nick Cannon said, you could have ADHD with tunnel vision. When you see it for yourself, it's something you can't explain. And people who are like that, they just feel it. And it's not cockiness, it's not arrogance, it's really stamina.
I mean, that's an incredible thing. I also want to talk about what do you have planned for the ring gear? I don't want you to give too much information, but how different is your ring gear going to be and your walkout going to be from previous fights?
Of course I have input on what I'm wearing, but I actually link with Magda Khan, who was a top designer executive at Perry Ellis for over 15 years. She's become a mentor. I also have another great mentor in Tony and Justin from Catwalk Boutique and Angel Park Boutique. But me and Magda decided to collaborate and do like something that kind of intertwines my music and my boxing. I made my boxing trunks and basically she made my robe and she's making my outfit for press conference tomorrow. I mean, she's done haute couture and it's just the honor to be like dressed by established designers and established people who are in the fashion world.
Once your career is finished as a boxer, once you decide to not box anymore, how do you want to be remembered in this sport? Because some people want to be just known as the greatest boxer, but what does Franchon Crews-Dezurn want to be remembered for?
I don't know, hustle personified, I guess, because and you know, it's I've become historic, undisputed, and people still don't give me my respect. They're going to say I can fight because if at the end of the day I can fight, they might not like my style, but I'm going to throw hands. I'll still be involved with the business side like I am now as a co-promoter for this fight. But when I hang up the gloves, they're going to remember me for never giving up. They're going to remember me for going for what she wanted, and they're going to respect my grind. Like I'm different. I don't know what they're going to say, but just say it right. Just say it truthfully.
So my last question is: this particular fight, do you think that those who have refrained from giving you the respect, if you come out on top against Savannah Marshall, do you think you finally going to get that respect? Do you think you're going to still continue to have to fight for respect in this boxing world?
When I come out on top, I'm definitely gonna still have to fight for respect because I'm a woman of color, right? And I'm a person who's not going to take no for an answer. And I'm coming into a part of my life where I don't want to settle. Don't say, "Oh, you won. You get enough. You're already undisputed. You get enough. Be happy with what you got." No, I just want what I deserve. That's all I want. You don't have to like me. You don't have to just give me what I deserve and respect me. And it's every day I'm chipping away at it. And after I beat Savannah, it's another step.
Mm. Well, Franchon, I appreciate your time. I see you knocking out the shoes. Thank you so much. You're a busy woman, man. I can't wait to hear the what you got next cooking for the album. I can't wait to see the ring gear. I think you keep us all on your toes because we don't know what to expect next from Franchon.
I will tell you this, and I told my team this today, actually probably like an hour ago. It's really true that you will, if you keep working, you'll end up in your prayer. You'll be living what you prayed for. And I always, got told you do too much. Why she wearing that big hair? Why she got these sunglasses? Why her outfit like that? Why she sing? Why she so this? This is why. Because I am. I am. And this is why I'm here right now. People going to continue to see it. And I hope I inspire other people to really go for what you want to go for and be you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Franchon. Good luck in
Thank
your
you.
event. I can't wait to talk to you again.
All right. Bye-bye. Good night.
All right.